Since opening in 2016, Shanghai Disneyland has only opened one expansion to the park, with Toy Story Land in 2018. But all of that is set to change later this year when they open the immersive and ambitious City of Zootopia, the first theme park land based on the 2016 film. In this land, you'll be able to meet the big and small residents of Zootopia, go on a hot pursuit around the city, and of course, dig into some larger-than-life treat offerings. But this isn't the only new thing coming to the park in the next little while, so sit back and relax as we dive into the exciting future of Shanghai Disneyland. First announced on the 22nd of January 2019, the City of Zootopia was reported as an expansion that would make Shanghai Disneyland the fastest expanding Disney resort in the world. While a certain pandemic put a slight pause on the project, after 4 years of construction, it is finally set to open very soon. Upon entering the land between Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and Pirates of the Caribbean Battle for the Sunken Treasure, guests will be immersed in the world of Zootopia. This land looks incredibly well done, with a great level of fun ingrained into the DNA of the land, and it is easily the best thing Disney has done since Galaxy's Edge. Guests have planned their visit at a great time, as it's Zootopia Day, where everyone has come together to celebrate the harmony of their beloved city. The interactivity and liveliness of the land are built into a lot of the buildings. Inside them, there is a ton to see through the windows, with a lot of them being made up from screens, such as the Tiger Dance Club, where you can see Gazelle's backup dancers partying away. Zootopia Central Station similarly lets you see the large metro train dropping off commuters coming to the City of Zootopia. The land will also come alive through other methods, such as the large imposing Kozlov guarding the Fashions by Frou Frou store, which will be one of the major merchandising locations in the land. They will also use a large amount of puppetry to bring citizens of all sizes to life. Hanging out the windows of the multi-story buildings will be many of the guests' favorite characters, including Frou Frou, Mr. Big, Flash the Sloth, Duke Weaselton, and the Hops family, all of whom can directly interact with you. These puppets and animatronics bring a great amount of liveliness to the land and make it feel a lot more genuine than if these characters were simply portrayed by performers in large fur suits. Of course, this is a theme park land, so food, drink, and merchandising are a huge part of the offering. One of the major restaurants in the land will be Jumbo's Cafe, where you can purchase a Jumbo Pop, a giant chocolate-covered marshmallow designed to look like the treat from the film. Elsewhere, you can also pick up the classic Popsicle and the Big Donut, a big donut with the words, "The Big Donut" on it. Guests looking for merchandise can pop by Fashions by Frou Frou, owned by the city's resident fashionista. Here you can purchase gifts for family and friends from hundreds of items, a lot of which will be completely exclusive to the land. At the center of this new expansion is a large office building, boasting a huge billboard playing animated advertisements for Gazelle's upcoming concert and a whole lot more. Behind this billboard is the towering skyline of Zootopia. The skyline is also cleverly used here to hide the land's one and only attraction, Zootopia Hot Pursuit. Zootopia Hot Pursuit is set to be a large-scale trackless dark ride, similar to Rise of the Resistance and Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. Aboard the ride, you'll become a rookie police officer alongside Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde, as you experience an action-filled hot pursuit to rescue Gazelle. With everyone in town for Zootopia Day, the Zootopia Police Department are looking for new recruits. Walking into the ZPD station for your orientation, you are greeted by Officer Clawhauser, who will be sure to show you his best music playlist. But you won't have long to vibe out to Gazelle's hit tracks, as an alarm sounds, and you are whisked away to an emergency briefing delivered by a large, impressive Chief Bogo animatronic, who tells you that Gazelle is being kidnapped on the day of her big concert. Before long, you are off on your first mission as a new recruit, Aboard your 8-seater police car, you will race through the varying landscapes of Zootopia. In Tundra Town, you will slip and slide through icy caverns and come face to face with Bellwether and her gang. She has escaped from prison and isn't too happy to see Nick and Judy, the two who put her there. The Rainforest District will be one of the most impressive scenes of the ride, where you will board a cable car that hopefully won't send you plummeting back to the ground. You will also prowl for fugitives through Sahara Square and have a too close for comfort encounter at the Mystic Springs Oasis. The finale of the attraction will be a high-speed chase through downtown Zootopia, where you will race to save Gazelle, hopefully just in time for her to put on the Zootopia Day concert. Disney's love of the trackless ride system can clearly be seen here, as even though it doesn't really work as a police car and something like the EMV would be more appropriate, Disney thinks nowadays that big budget dark rides all need to be trackless. However, this does allow for some unique storytelling opportunities, such as the drop pods on Rise of the Resistance, and we can be sure some similar tricks will be utilized in Zootopia Hot Pursuit. While nothing has been concretely announced for what is coming to Shanghai after Zootopia, there are plenty of rumors and permits floating around that give us a glimpse into what might come next. The main talk seems to be about a new version of Avengers Campus coming to the park, one that would be anchored by a Spider-Man roller coaster. This coaster has already been tendered and is set to be a Vekoma multi-launch coaster with a switch track element. Vekoma has already built a ton of coasters for Disney, including a different launch coaster with a switch track with Big Grizzly Mountain Runaway mine cars. This land is rumored to go right next to Zootopia, so we should definitely keep our eyes out for future construction. They've also just broken ground on a brand new 400-room hotel located on the shore of the Wishing Star Lake. Not much is known about this new hotel's theming, but the quick and constant expansion shows the soaring popularity of this resort. Zootopia and Spider-Man are just the beginning of this park's expansion plans, as there are plenty of expansion plots around the existing park and even land set aside for a second gate in the future. Zootopia looks to be a great addition, and although it is just a single attraction IP-based land, it's a pretty dang impressive one. Shanghai already has some of Disney's best rides in the world, and hopefully, Zootopia Hot Pursuit will join them. Originally when built, Shanghai insisted that they have a 5-year exclusivity on any attractions they built, which is why Tron was originally set to open at the Magic Kingdom in 2021, exactly 5 years after the opening of Shanghai Disneyland. There are currently a ton of rumors circling around about where we will see Zootopia next, and I'm curious to see if this exclusivity deal puts a spanner in those plans, or if Disney has something up their sleeves to deal with it. But over to you. Do you think the future of Shanghai Disneyland looks promising? And have you been to this park, or are you hoping to someday? Let us know in the comments. For Review Time, I'm Luke. Thanks for watching.